morning, good afternoon, and good evening, listeners from across the world. Welcome to Verdict TV, and thank you for tuning into this channel. Kindly listen to the end. The news headline: FG goes after Simon Ekpa. Once again, you're welcome to today's news. The news details. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, yesterday said that the Nigerian authorities are not taking lightly the threat from one Simon Ekpa, who claims to be a member of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, saying that there will not be elections in the southeast. It was reported that Ekpa, who resides in Finland and is allegedly being sponsored by some external forces outside the southeast and a few miscreants within the zone, is responsible for the continued lockdown of the economy through the so-called sit at home on Mondays and some other designated days. The IGP also said that about 404,106 personnel from police and other security agencies will be deployed for the conduct of the February 25th and March 11 elections in the country to ensure the smooth conduct of the exercise. While appearing at a ministerial media briefing organized by the Presidential Communications Team at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, the IGP said the threat made by Ekpa against conducting elections in Southeast was an attempt to destabilize the country. He also said that out of the 404,106 security personnel, the police will be providing 310,973 personnel, while the balance will be sourced from complementary security agencies in the country. Baba also said other security agencies, besides the military and the Department of State Service, DSS, will complement the efforts of the police with a total of 93,133 personnel, bringing all to 404,106 personnel. Nigeria Police will deploy 310,973 personnel for the election security operations. This will comprise of the conventional policemen, the mobile policemen, the special counter-terrorism unit, the special forces, intelligence response team, and other sections of the police. The manpower requirement for the exercise will be complemented by the military and other security agencies. In this regard, aside the military and the DSS, other security agencies will contribute a total of 93,495 personnel for the election security operations. This includes the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense, which will be deployed through the police, 51,000 personnel, the Federal Road Safety Corps, 21,000, Nigeria Correctional Service, 11,336, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, 9,447, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, 350, totaling 404,106 to the elections. With this layout, a minimum of at least 2 personnel drawn from the above agencies will be jointly deployed to man each of the polling units across the country, while the armed personnel will secure the public space, INEC facilities, vulnerable locations, border areas, as well as undertake armed escort duties for INEC personnel, materials, and local and international observers. Now, this Simon Ekpa, which is a self-acclaimed Prime Minister of IPOB, people of Biafra in exile, is now the federal government has gone after him because he said that he made a threat that election is not going to take place in Nigeria. in the southeastern part of Nigeria. He made the threat, and as he had made that threat, now the federal government has been after him. I'm sure even Nnamdi Kanu is presently free and not in custody of the DSS. He would not be happy with this statement, because Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for peace, and now this man is trying to include something else in IPOB. IPOB is supposed to be fighting for peace. They only fight. They don't want violence or anything. But this man now is making us see IPOB. He's making us see Biafran as something of violence and force. And now the federal government has been after him when he made the statement that election is not going to be successful or take place in the southeast. And because of that, the federal government deploy a lot of security personnel of 404,106 to the southeastern parts, of which 310 personnel are the police, and the other 93,133 constitute of the military, the DSS, which actually complements the 310,973 police personnel, which make it 404,106 personnel. This is not the Biafra that's Nnamdi Kanu created. This is not the Biafra we are fighting for. This is not Biafra that we know. Simon Ekpa now is trying to make something else out of Biafra. He's trying to constitute nuisance and make people think something else, that Biafra is actually a violent nation. What's your view about this? Kindly share your view in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share, and also click on the subscribe button to subscribe and the bell for more updates. Thank you for listening to The Hand.